Hey everyone, it's Rock for Cash. Well, here for preview of week 5. Before we get into that, again, thanks to Team Mazza for musical direction of this particular episode. We've got Nikki Webster with Strawberry Kisses. Interesting song choice, but we'll leave these things up to Maz. There's obviously a reason behind this. Cash can't see what it is, but yeah, Nikki Webster. Well, there you go. Anyway, just a bit of homework from last episode. Talked about the highest scoring match aggregate game. Rock wasn't sure at the time, but it does turn out that the Jordan versus Paul game is now the highest match aggregate score in FNFL history. 280.88 points scored in that game. Smashed the previous one between the Browns and the Little River Giants, who got 263.84 back round 13 of 2015. So there's the homework for Cash. He's done that, so we'll move on to talking about round 5. Okay, first game, Rock versus Cash versus the Little Waiters. Wow, this is going to be a good game. They're two very informed teams. Sitting at the moment, Cash second, Little Waiters third, both on 3 and 1. Interestingly enough, Little Waiters lead the Cash 4 games to 1 in the 5 games that they've played in history. So the Cash is very, very keen to change that result. Based on projections at the moment, Cash is up 88 to 85. Cash made a great trade this week, getting Rob Gronkowski from Shiva Stadium, sending over Jay Ajayi. So he's hoping that the Gronk can do something that Jimmy Graham hasn't been able to do, and that's actually score some points. So I've always said that Cash never tips against himself. So again, Cash should win this one. Again, close game though, 2 or 3 points in it. Game number 2, we have the Young Remix Killers up against Archie's All-Stars. On paper, there's no contest in this one really. Remix Killers should thrash Archie's. At the moment, the Remix Killers are sitting 4th on the ladder, 3 wins, 1 loss. And Archie's All-Stars are 11th with 1 win, 3 losses. Overall, historically, these two teams have played 6 times, with Young Remix Killers winning all 6. So everything's pointing to disaster for Father Cull in this game. And I can't see it being anything else than disaster. Interesting enough though, projections have Father Cull up 91 to 84. Yeah, I think I'll go with Young Remix Killers, probably by about 10 points or so. With the next game, we have Team Mazza versus, sorry, a bit distracted, Team Mazza versus the Browns. They're naming this one the Crumb Cup. Words still being bandied around between these two. At least they've stopped hanging shit on my toaster, which is good. So yeah, the Crumb Cup sees the Browns sitting on top of the ladder with 3 wins, 1 loss. Team Maz on 7th spot, 2 wins, 2 losses. Overall, the Browns lead this one 4 games to 2. Projecting 105 to the Browns, 88 to Team Mazza. Team Mazza's done a little bit this week. He's been on the waiver, trying to balance up his team a little bit. Cash has heard of a whisper of a huge trade between these two that was attempted yesterday. Not really sure where it's sitting at the moment, but it was one of Mazza's players for 3 of Brown's players. On paper, it was a pretty big trade. Gordon for Green, Hyde, and Lynch. So I think Team Mazza might just be sitting on that one at the moment, so we'll see what happens. But like I said, I think the Browns will get up in this one. In the next game, it's the team that they don't want us to talk about them, the Kelpies, just under the radar, against Little River Giants. We've got this one, the Kelpies are up 94-91 in the projections, with Dave sitting 6th with 2 wins, 2 losses, and Little River Giants 9th, 1 win, 3 losses. So overall, they've played 5 times with the Kelpies up 4-1. I don't think that'll change. I think that Little River Giants, just at the moment, they're like a rudderless ship. Their coach has gone AWOL. We don't know where he is. Don't hear from him. Could he be another Angus? I don't know. Pete Carroll's chewing gum gone missing. We've got to hear from you, Shawnee. Just drop us a line. Would love to get you on Cash TV. I know you'd have a lot to say. So yeah, touch base with The Rock at some stage just to make sure that you're still with us. But yeah, in this game I think the Kelpies might be a little bit too strong. In the next game, Smooth Criminal take on Mitch's Mongrels. Smooth Criminal sitting 5th, 2 wins, 2 losses. The Mongrels on the bottom, 1 win, 3 losses. Overall, these guys have played 7 times, with Smooth Criminal up 4 games to 3. Overall, the projections here have Smooth Criminal up 88-85. I mean, really, I don't know that you can actually tip anything else other than a win here for Smooth Criminal. I mean, she got 158 last week. The team's on fire at the moment. Mitch's Mongrels, you know, it's a good looking team on paper, but it's just not firing for him. So I don't know what else he can do. Maybe you need to start trading him. Cash has one for you. He's going to send it across. Look out for it. It'd be a monster trade if it actually goes through too, but we'll just see. So Min, have a look on your app in the next hour or so. Alright, so yep, Smooth Criminal winning this one. In the last game, Shiva Kamini, 2 wins, 2 losses in 8th spot, up against Moneymakers 7, 1 and 3 in 10th spot. I know Michael's shattered where he's sitting at the moment. Overall, these guys have played 11 times. Shiva Kamini up 7 games to 4. The projections have Moneymaker 7 up 84-83, so it looks like it's going to be a close game. Yeah, look, I think that until Moneymaker 7 starts winning, he's in the same boat as Little River Giants, so I'm going to have to go with Shiva Kamini in this one. But it'll be close. It'll be really, really close. So just in a wrap, the Cash should win over Little Waiters, Remix over All Stars, the Browns over Team Mazza, the Kelpies over Little River Giants, Smooth Criminal over Mitch's Mongrels, and Shiva over Moneymakers 7. So that's pretty much it for the preview for week 5. Cash has got another surprise lined up. He's got another interview, hopefully being done on Sunday, this will be via Skype. We're going to head up to the Murray River, up to Swan Hill, and catch up and have a bit of a chat to previous coach from last year, the dark side. He's demanded an interview, so Cash won't ever knock anyone back that wants to be on Cash TV. It'll be interesting to see what he's got to say, what life after FNFL holds for him, and whether he's still itching to possibly make a comeback next season. So all these questions and other hard-hitting questions will be asked by the Cash. So stay tuned. We'll get the MILF Hunter, the Jedi Master, DJ, Deej, the great man from the dark side on Cash TV on Sunday. So God willing that the technology will work and we'll get him on there. With that, have a great week 5, guys, and that's the Cash out.